Hi, everybody. That's Ruth playing around with Zoom. I just moved my desk to a different area where I have better light and thought I would play around with creating a video that might be helpful. So I want it to be short. So we're looking here at 11:23. None of us have a very long ability to concentrate. So I kind of wanted to just take you through my year in pictures and see what resonates with you. So at the beginning of the year, we all were fresh and hopeful and planning for 2020. And one of the things we typically do is vision boards. So take a peek at the vision board. I'll hold it there for a little bit. You can see it's not super difficult. It's hopeful, it's healthy, it's movement in eating, in peace and relaxation. Some of it is travel. And those are the things that I was focused on in January. Then in February, I was in a group, a challenge group, that was talking about vision boards, and we were going through a 30-day challenge, and something came out of that made me think about creating a focus board. So instead, I've done many vision boards in my day, and I always, you put things that are sometimes just outside your reach and sometimes way outside your reach. And frankly, they've never really worked for me. They set an intention, they created a space for me to think about those things. But at the end of the day, there wasn't any real focus day to day. And so out of this 30-day challenge, I came up with the idea of a focus board. So I was all excited. Here's this focus 2020 for February. So have you take a look at that. And one of the books that was real popular at the beginning of the year was called That One Thing. And the idea of it was to find out the one thing in your life that anchored you, that you were focusing on, that you could anchor all your activities to and thoughts and mindsets, so that you would continue moving forward incrementally and still be anchored onto that one thing for the year, and be able to break it down month by month to get there. Or if things came up in your daily life, you could go, is this in alignment with the path I'm on to that one thing or not? So I interwove that idea with the vision board and with the wheel of life. So if you want to do a wheel of life, what that looks like is grab a piece of paper, and you might need to replay this and kind of scooch to this spot, but make a circle, draw a circle, and divide that circle into 10 pie pieces, and label each pie piece with the following 10 labels. So fun and relaxation, community, money, spiritual, family and friends, love and romance, business or job, career, home and surroundings, health and wellness, developmental, so that could be personal or professional, and really quickly put a dot in each of those pie pieces. Each label is a pie piece with the middle of the circle, the middle of the pie, as I'm 0% satisfied with this area, and the outside of the circle is I'm 100% satisfied with this area. Throw a dot in each of those pie pieces where your satisfaction is right now. Given the craziness of this past month, they might all be 0. So you take a look at that and you think about, okay, what happened in March? So I had this wonderful focus board here for February. And guess what happened in March? This. And you may feel, I found when I did this morning that it felt like, yep, That's what March was like. But the scribbles didn't end up looking as angry as what I kind of felt they might have been. There were highs, there were lows, there were things that were beautiful, there were things that were horrible. And where we're at right now, April through 3, is we are all living in a world that feels significantly different than it was just a few weeks ago. And so I'm really thinking now I've got a blank new piece of poster board. And so in the next day or two, I'm going to revisit that pie piece exercise myself and don't no overanalyzing, no anything. You just like give yourself about 30 seconds to go around and throw a dot in each of those pie pieces, and you'll get a real gut reaction of where you're at. And if they are all zero, they're all zero. But then we want to kind of take a look in the next video about how do we then, in this brand new world, find out what is the thing that's going to be anchoring us in the middle. What is that? What can it be? And we'll take some time to talk about what that might look like, and just inch by inch, 1 degree by 1 degree, move us into a settled place where we can anchor to the one thing that we find in our life that can keep us in a place that is void of all the panic and fear that's being pushed at us. It's going to be a refuge. It's going to be an anchor. And let's explore that together in the next video. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.